Welcome to Hot Women Wanted.
We're three childhood best friends who have been through it all and talk about it all.
Everything from hot flashes to hot takes to hot topics. So come join us. Hi, Hotties. Welcome to Hot Women Wanted podcast. I am Meredith Young. I am here with my co-host and besties and hotties, Julie Cola and Julie Strauss-Greeley. Hi, you guys.
Hi, Hotties.
Hi, Hotties. Hi, guys.
We said last week we were not going to talk about Summer House again, and here we are one more time. So
it's Godfather 3. Just when I think, just pulled me back in.
It's the aftermath to the aftermath to the aftermath.
It's out for Godfather 3. It's like a nightmare I can't wake up from.
I even heard on Radio Andy, somebody called in today and they were like, Andy, make it stop. Like, we cannot be talking about this anymore. So we feel the same because last week we announced at the end of our podcast, we are not talking about this again. And yet here we are. We are all irate. And I don't know which one of you want to take this, but there's so much fury in this group of three around that aftermath.
But I have to say. I don't want to give anybody at Bravo a cold shower, but like, we are not alone, ladies.
We are not alone. That was really a ridiculous waste of time, I have to say. I don't know what
Tell us how you really feel, Cola.
Don't tell our Fred Gibson. I feel like that was a complete waste of time. It made me angry. Like, I was pissed off by it. I'm like, what kind of fucking PR stunt is this? I mean, nobody, what are you telling? So is every single person now, from now on, who blows the reunion going to get an aftermath show? Because that's only fair. Like, you know what I mean? Like, So Amanda and Wes, because they blew the fucking reunion, got to have this extra footage done by the way, and then they didn't redeem themselves. But that's what it was for. It was for them to get like a little more, say something to hopefully redeem yourself, but then they blew it again.
By the way, did the producers miss the fact that Amanda went to Italy after that? After that whole ridiculous conversation, poor me, victim me. Oh my God, let me think about things. I need some time on my own, wine. And then she went to Italy with him. So it was meaningless. Like,
were packed when that conversation was happening.
He was in a car waiting down.
I don't think for a minute she was taking anything that Lindsay said for a minute seriously.
You know, her time at Lindsay's apartment was the pregame. They were heading to PJ Clark's afterwards for a romantic night out with 50 friends who are in their 20s. I mean, this is ridiculous. Listen, I agree. I mean, not to be overly repetitive. It was rage bait. Like, it was absolutely. I found myself getting angrier and angrier the more I watched. I mean, Amanda makes my blood boil now anyway, but not to state the obvious, but also, in addition to everything you guys said, which I fully agree with, didn't mention the name Ciara.
No,
didn't mention her. Didn't mention her
care
as a human. Didn't talk about any of that. Didn't attach it to any of the comments that Lindsay was making about making mistakes and having to walk through it and having to learn from it. Nothing. This woman is not on her radar. She does not give a shit about her. It is all about blowback and how it affects them.
I'm going to give Lindsay credit because Lindsay, I think, handled that very well.
Yeah.
And Lindsay did mention Ciara's name, and she mentioned it quite a few times. And I'm going to give that to Lindsay because people aren't doing that online because people were unhappy with the whole episode. And Lindsay said, I did mention Ciara, and she did. She did give it to her about that. And as we were talking about earlier, Mary, we were talking about how Lindsay said today on Threads, they cut my big line at the end of my conversation.
Let me read that.
The line.
Okay, so what she said is, not seen, didn't make the edit. I told Amanda at the end of the convo, in order to be friends with me, I need my friends to show integrity, character, and better decision-making skills. And until that happens, unfortunately, there's no place for people like that in my life.
We didn't see that.
No.
I mean, and I have to ask you guys and ask the universe, why would Bravo cut that? Of all the things to cut, granted, maybe they had a 2-hour conversation, they're editing it down to 20 minutes. Of all the things to cut, why would Bravo executives cut that? So then it makes me think, not to be like a conspiracy theorist, but like, if they cut that among all the different things they could have cut and did cut, what's the agenda here on Bravo's part? Like, what did they want people to come away with? Did they want to make it this, I don't know, like rehabilitation of Amanda? Because the other thing is, not to take anything away from Lindsay. I agree with what you said, Julie, and I love Lindsay, and I feel like she is somebody who has tried to be pushing the ball forward when other people are clearly not. That being said, I hated the fact that she, in her PR speak, and she's very well versed in this, the word manipulative, the word manipulated, it kept using that same verbiage and like kept painting this picture of victimhood. I'm done with this.
Yeah,
I'm like,
me too.
so nobody should be having that line of conversation with either Amanda or Wes. They are not victims here.
They don't do that for Wes. They're either Kyle and Lindsay are not calling West a victim. They are saying, oh, Amanda was taken advantage of. She was manipulated. West controlled her. The language is around Amanda that she was, controlled. He manipulated her. Amanda's turning 35 in a few months. Like, she's an adult woman. This is not a child.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She has agency, so let's stop infantilizing Amanda Petula. She's a grown ass woman. Like, enough.
Yeah.
In the words of, what's that from Beverly Hills? Enough. I've had it with that. Like, she's an adult. This is a woman who has her.
And then, there are some people online saying, and to your point, Julie, counterpoint, like not to play devil's advocate, because I'm on yours. I fully agree with what you said, but there are the rare folks online that are saying, some of what she had to say about being in a 10-year relationship. It started when she was in her early 20s. She never dated. She never really had the experience of having multiple relationships and multiple partners and a healthy relationship. And so when she finally extricated herself from that, it was like a get out of jail free card. She was so like caught up in the emotions and the freedom of it and the passion of it, whatever it is. And it's like, there are a few rare voices out there that are like, she really didn't get to live her 20s. So she's doing it now. She's doing all this stupid shit.
It's such fucking bullshit. Because
there's a lot of other stuff you do in your 20s.
And by the way, Kyle happens to be a fucking baby. So she could have lived in her 20s. He loves to go out and party.
Yeah,
she could have been doing
it.
That's
right
his whole
him.
agenda. So if you're
by the way,
I want to miss out, he likes to do that.
I'm just going to continue on a theme from our last week's podcast. And I know, listen, West is gone. Thank you. Hallelujah. And here is why, Amanda, for so many reasons, but this is the one that stands out most to me. She literally, in this conversation, still has not watched the season. That is part of your
one of them
job. Yep. You know what? Now they're giving you a redemption arc. They're giving you another chance. This is your moment. You still haven't watched it. I mean, it's like going to a big meeting without your presentation and being like, whoops, didn't do it. I mean, she needs to be fired.
I agree. And not to keep bringing it back to Ciara, but I can't say this enough. Not watching the episodes on West's part and Amanda's part is also another slap in the face of Ciara, because you are purposely choosing not to watch not only what a great friend she was to you, Amanda, and a great human and forgiving human that she was to you, West, but you're also refusing to watch and therefore acknowledge what this actually did to her, what she and West were at the end of that season, what she thought they were. By not watching it, it is such a slap in her face. It's awful.
You guys, she doesn't care. She does not care. And that's why she's not watching it.
What kind of human is this?
She doesn't care.
So we want humans like this on our TV? Like what?
No. Not at all.
Decided that West, I think Amanda's a spoiled brat who doesn't give a shit about Ciara, and she only cares about herself. And she says it over and over again, me. And I wanted this, and I wanted to feel this. And she even said, I felt like nobody cared about me. And then Lindsay said, how could you think that? We all care so much about you. And then she said, well, from a men's perspective, she wanted a male attention. That's what she was out for. Forget the friends. Everybody was wasting their time giving her all their friendship. She didn't want it. She wanted male attention. And she got it, right? So here's my theory. Amanda and West. Amanda wants to be Ciara. This is my theory. She couldn't stand that Ciara was the it girl. Ciara's gorgeous. People love Ciara. They're drawn to her. She has a natural confidence to her, a coolness to her. The guys in the house look to her. Her body's rocking, and she's so smart. I mean, she's got it all. She looks at her. She wants to be here. She's like, I'm going to go for West. West looks at Kyle and says, you got this hit show. You know what? You're old. Your friends are old. I'm cool. I got my sister's I got my own crew. I'm going to pitch to Bravo my cool friends and get rid of you guys. And I'm going to tell them, oh, these guys are too old to be in the show. Lindsay has a baby. Kyle's, in his 40s. These guys are has-beens. Look at me and my cool friends. And he and Amanda are posting all over those breadcrumbs with their cool friends and reposting and rebranding like this is what Summer House could be. So
Yeah.
he wants to be Kyle. She wants to be Ciara. And guess what? The whole thing blew up in their faces.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
It's a
Yeah.
good theory. It
I
really
mean,
think
is.
it's a good
as
theory.
Kyle would say, I might have my tinfoil, Craig Conover hat on, but that's my theory.
Well,
When
you are
did that
known. You are known to
information-
go a little that way.
Yeah.
No, I don't think. I think when did that information come out though? In terms of, so Kyle clearly did not have that information that's come out now. I was reading about it this morning. I'm sure you guys were too. When they did the sit down for the aftermath, because now there's all this information that West was talking to producers behind Kyle's back,
Yeah.
Yes.
behind Carl's back, behind Lindsay's back.
Yeah.
Yes. to
So
get them
that's come
fired.
out since. So he clearly didn't know. Kyle didn't know that when they sat down,
No, I don't think Kyle knew that, but
but
that
he knows
did
it
come out today.
now. Obviously,
Yeah.
it
And
came out.
let's announce what we haven't talked about on the pod yet since last week. Wes was fired.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
said it.
Oh, she
You
just
did.
said it.
Sorry
Mary just
about
said it.
that. Yeah. And
Yeah, yeah.
I think Wes knew he was fired when he walked into that apartment because
Obviously, he said, "I didn't think I thought my time on camera was over."
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, you can't be. He's not. He's a dumbass, but he's not that dumb to know that you walk into that reunion the way he walked in, you're not getting your job back. Like nobody's hiring you.
I think he cares. I think he blew it up just enough to have a lot of eyes on him and a lot of attention and a lot of media attention. And he's going to ride this for what he can. And as I said 2 weeks ago, last week, he's not losing his job on Complex. And all he's fucking doing on Complex is talking about this and talking about Amanda, talking about his relationship. Now, eventually that's going to have to stop, but it hasn't stopped yet. So it's like he has a platform. He is a public persona. He is going to stay in media. He is going to be out there for the masses, for people who want to, digest what he's putting out. So like, it doesn't really implode his life all that much. Look, would he have liked to have been on Summer House for more seasons, gotten that paycheck, gotten that fame? Yeah. But it wasn't like West, after 3 years, was suddenly doing all these brand deals and all that shit. He was
That's
getting
true.
hired by
That's true.
Peacock. Like he was
Yeah.
getting hired by Peacock. He probably was on the short list for traders. I bet you anything before
Hope
this
he doesn't
even.
get traders.
No,
Tom
I don't
Sandoval.
think he.
Me
I
too.
don't think he will now, but I think he probably was at some point on their list.
Why Tom Sandoval got traders?
Well,
I don't think he will. I don't think
West
they're
is
going to
coming
touch
off as
him.
West is a
Yeah,
racist.
I don't think they're going to touch him. But the
West
other
is-
thing,
both West and Amanda, I mean, if we want to talk about the racism of all of this,
Yeah.
they are both, I don't know if they're really racist. I don't know them personally. They are coming off as incredibly racist, both of them. And that should not be okay for any reality TV show.
Well, that really
And
brought
that's
that
something
up.
Tom Sandoval did not have.
I will, but because the Ciara of it all, it was loud and clear, and we talked about that last week. However, I also think Amanda, her mask slipped again last night when she said, "Well, everybody was yelling at me at the reunion." Nobody was yelling at
nobody
her.
was yelling.
Nobody
was
yelled.
yelling
Nobody
at her.
yelled.
Don't you dare say Ciara was yelling at you. Don't you
Yeah.
play that card. You
No.
told Ciara to fuck off, and we all heard
Right
it.
away. You
Right
said
away.
it at the first 5 minutes before Ciara
Don't
said
you dare
practically
play that
anything.
card. That
Yeah.
is a microaggression, and that was
Yeah.
fucked up. So fuck
Yeah.
you, Amanda, for saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, and she was the
Exactly.
first one to say that. She was the first with hate.
And
Fuck
with hate.
off.
Yeah.
And
Like,
we
it
all
was
looked at
not
each
like
other.
a-
We were sitting in that theater, Julie, and we looked at him like, where did that come from? Like,
It
why
was,
are you
like,
so mad
really-
at Ciara? Like, you should be
Yeah.
so apologetic. And,
Yeah.
she, and she was the only one who came up that aggressive. Ciara was very calm, and
Yeah.
she was
Well, it's the
very,
same thing we've been saying all along, guys. They
graceful.
don't say their name. They don't look at them. West does not acknowledge her. She didn't mention her name last night. Like it's exactly what Ciara said, crying during the season when she was so upset with West before they made up. You don't see me.
Right.
It's
and she doesn't.
convenient for you
And by
to
the
have
way,
a black friend. It's
her
cool, but
non-answer-
nobody sees me.
non-answer at the reunion part 3 where she was like, were you real friends or just and she was like, no, I mean, it would be really like, unthinking of me to say that we were not I'm like, that's not an answer. The
Yeah,
answer is,
that's
of
not an answer.
course we were
Yeah.
friends.
She's
like,
so lame.
like-
She's so lame. Right.
yeah,
An easy answer. It's an easy answer.
it's
Yeah.
it's a non-answer. It's literally a non-answer.
I will
You
say
know-
though, let's give Lindsay some credit because she did kind of like lay it into her a little bit, right? She did.
Yeah,
She
no,
did. I give her a
said
lot
I
of
give her
credit.
some
I give her a lot of
credit.
credit. I give her more
I
credit than
give her
anybody
some
else
credit. I think
besides
she was
Mia.
trying to move the ball forward, which is commendable. I don't like the manipulation and manipulated narrative. I think there is a PR aspect to this that's coming. Talk about my tinfoil hat. I'll put it all on. I mean, I'm probably off, but like I just can't help feeling this way, especially knowing that Bravo edited that statement. That to me, like, it seems so crazy to me.
Yeah.
I feel like some of this messaging is coming from Bravo. I really do. I think for whatever reason, they don't want to fire two people. They don't want to fire Amanda. I
Right.
think they were hoping that by firing West, we could dump all the shit on him, all the blame on him, all the people's anger on him, give her this like victim manipulation narrative and try to keep her on In the City and keep her as a TV personality. And
Yeah.
I feel like not now, but I think when these aftermath episodes were filmed for Kyle and for Lindsay, I think they were on board with that. I think they knew that that was like the goal, like let's try to rehab Amanda a little bit, and they were on board with it. And it's driving me crazy.
I think it's a
It's-
money game. I think it's like In the City is like, this is, they can't really do Summer House for that much longer, right? So they're like, In the City is now our bread and butter. Amanda's part of that. So let's protect our franchise and like not throw her under the bus, but we'll throw West under the bus. We'll give the audience a little bit, a little breadcrumbs of what they want. We'll throw him in. Meanwhile, he deserves it, but she deserves it equally, so it's
Exactly.
It's not
but I
more.
think it's had
It's
and
not
I think-
more.
if not more,
I
what she did
agree.
to Ciara. Because you know what? He was
It's
a dick
not
always.
more.
West was always a dick, so we're not surprised by West
Yeah.
at all. I'm not surprised he was
Yeah.
a dick. I am very surprised. A betrayal of a friend hits so much deeper.
Oh my
So
God.
her betrayal was so much worse. And the fact that she didn't want to see her behavior on television, it's like, fucking look at yourself. Look at
Exactly.
yourself. And
Can
you
I
know
tell you
what?
something?
Own it.
maybe they didn't have enough episodes out of In the City to recognize this when all this was filmed, because this was filmed a few weeks ago. We're only like 5 episodes in or 6 episodes in, but it's having the opposite effect. Like wanting to keep Amanda around, I think is driving viewers away from In the City. I don't know about
I
you
agree.
guys. I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
agree. It's not. It's unappealing.
It came right on after the aftermath. I'm on Bravo. It's the next show in the queue. I wasn't really paying attention. Amanda's on my screen. It's about Loverboy. She's on. It's like, I turned it off. It's like,
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
want to watch this show. So I think it's having actually the opposite effect. I think
Yeah.
it's driving viewership away from In the City, and they can't separate themselves from this whole narrative. So they just have to cut her loose. And then the show is going to rise on and fall on the merits of that show. It's kind of like,
Absolutely. It's a totally
I
different
said
show.
to you, Julie, today when we bumped into each other. It's a little bit like The Valley with Jax. Like they all felt like Jax had to be on it. He had to be on it. I don't know. Maybe in retrospect he did, because personally I think The Valley is so boring this year. So maybe there isn't anything there without him. I don't know.
see.
But like
We'll
I
see.
think it's driving viewership away.
I agree.
Well,
By the way,
also,
can
it's
we?
kind of like,
can,
they under.
No,
Wait,
go,
we're gonna,
Jules.
wait, I just want to make one point that, like, Bravo, by airing that, you're not giving your Bravo audience the credit. Like, we're smart. We've seen everything. We've put this together. We all know what went on. Like, don't try to pull one over on us. And I know everybody, all the Bravo influencers saying, "Oh no, it's not a redemption arc for Amanda." Yes, it is. We see
Oh,
it.
it
I mean,
is.
come on. What
It
else
is.
could this have been? Unfortunately for them, her bag was packed, and she went to Italy. And the end of the story is they were spitting in each other's mouths in Italy a week later. I mean, that's the end of the
Exactly.
movie.
That's why this thing was so stupid. By the way, I need to call out the hero of this episode, and that is Reese. And Reese is the
was the
MVP because Reese was like, "Who the fuck is this dude? And why is he back in my house? I didn't like him.
He was
I didn't
actually-
like
no,
it when he was
actually-
in the first time, and I don't like it today. Get him out."
And by
But
the
he
way,
knew
was, like,
him. But he
really
knew him.
making
It
him
was like the
uncomfortable.
smoking gun. It was like,
Wes Wilson walks in with the fucking Yankee hat. I wanted to punch him in the face. Like,
Mhm.
how dare you? What's the
How
bigger fuck
rude.
you to Kyle Cook than walking in with that Yankee hat? Where he, was on the kissing cam with Amanda at the Yankee game. Like, that was so shitty. And I
didn't
can't
put
believe
that
Kyle
together.
didn't even call him out. Like, oh, the Yankee hat. Nice. Like, is that
I
a
feel
fuck
like
you to
Kyle
me?
was not. I don't know where Kyle was.
I don't know where
Kyle's
Kyle
not
was.
there,
I was
but
like, fuck you
I
with that
honestly
Yankee hat.
think Kyle was like so focused on his dog, the detective
dog.
work of his dog.
Because he's like,
Like,
this dog knows him. No, he goes, because the dog knew him. However,
Yeah.
Wes,
100%. And then the dog is like laying next to him, showing her belly, like he's like.
he wasn't
Wes is
playing.
like-
He was not playing with the dog, though. He was pushing the dog away. If you didn't
He
notice,
was.
He was
like,
trying to, but then the dog was on her back, and he was like petting her
I
tummy,
mean,
like and the dog was like, "I know
MVP.
you."
No, the dog was
dog-
like, the dog was
Hello,
more
Fred.
like,
Come on in.
no, I think it was the dog was the opposite. The dog was like, "I didn't like you then, and I don't like you now, and I'm going to bug you until you get off my couch and leave. Get out.
I think that really threw Kyle off. I think
I
Kyle was
do.
like, oh shit, like you've been in this apartment with these dogs, or you've been with her with the dogs. The dog knows you. Like, oh shit.
Totally knows
He might
you.
have been in bed. He might have been in Kyle's bed with the dog.
Mhm.
100%.
You know,
Might have.
like
Give me a
not yet,
break.
probably. Right?
Reese.
Yeah. And by the way,
Yeah.
let's not forget that Wes Wilson bet against the Knicks. No. Not only
Right.
does Bravo hate you.
Yeah.
New
All
York
New
City
Yorkers,
hates you.
everybody
All
today
New
is like,
Yorkers hate
that's
you,
the
Wes
thing.
Wilson.
All the viewers, not the
Yeah.
Bravo influencers, but all the viewers are like, and by the way, you can leave New York now, Wes Wilson. The Knicks 1-5. You can go. We don't need you here. It's so true.
Yeah.
And take
Like,
your
we
fucking
don't.
Yankee hat off.
I
The
know.
Yankees don't want you either.
Go
I know.
home.
I know.
All right.
Seriously.
Well, ladies, I think we
No, we have to talk about
really
Meija.
beat this one to death.
No, we can't because we have to talk about Meija and
Okay.
Ciara because people online were very sus about Meija and how she was talking to Wes
Tell
for 4
me, I didn't
hours.
read
Yes, very.
6 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours. And
People
they're still
did
in
not-
touch.
People did
And
not
they're
like
still in
that at
touch.
all.
I read that. I did read that.
I don't like that. I think Bravo set her up. How do you like that? I think Bravo set Ciara up again. I think she didn't have all the facts. And she was learning that information in real time. You could tell by her face. When she heard that Meija spoke to him for 6 hours after the reunion and they are still in touch.
It was weird.
Yeah.
That
I
is
mean,
weird. And
that's
also
weird.
Meija supposedly is on Summer House. So that was the introduction to them like hanging out and them being friends, that supposedly she's on Summer House, that she's part of the
Listen.
cast. And Matt Rogers on Watch What Happens Live last night pretty much spilled that by accident. And I think Andy was furious at him.
Well, I did hear
Really?
one of the producers said this Summer House, they're like, we want Ciara to be the star. We don't care when she
Yeah.
comes in. We are working around her, whatever she wants. We're
Mhm.
working around her. She could pop in, pop out, whoever she wants in the house. So she's gonna have a lot of control of who's in the house.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're gonna see Amanda in the house. You might see Amanda in the city when they go home on the weekends, but I don't think you're gonna see Amanda in the house.
Or like if there's a weekend where Ciara can't get there or she's not done in Fiji or whatever, then Amanda might pop in. But honestly, she should be the center and the focal point. She is the star. They should build the show around her. They should get new people. I don't want Meija on it though.
I don't want
thanks.
Meija. I don't want anybody who's has to do with Wes Wilson.
I don't want to like get in the way of somebody's career, but I don't want Meija on it.
I don't care.
Dara, but I feel like KJ doesn't want Dara. That would be too like triggering
Well,
for
if they
him.
broke
you
up,
can't
I
have-
think,
you
I
can't
mean,
have
it's
Dara.
hard enough for this young man
Yeah.
to be on reality TV.
Yeah.
I don't think you can have her.
I think you'll have Bailey. I bet
Although-
you Bailey comes back.
Bailey
I
comes
do
back.
too.
I
But
think
by the
Levi's
way,
coming
can we-
back. I think
Me-
Levi's
can I
coming
do it?
back.
Ladies,
How do you like that?
hello?
Yeah.
I'm here. Can I speak?
Yes. Well, you were frozen there for a second.
I'm not frozen now.
You're like Heather Dubrow, still speaking.
I have the floor. I have the floor. Can I just go back? I mean, now you're on to like a whole new thing, but I wanted to say something about Meija,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
is that who among us when we were young, maybe not at this point in our lives, but when we were young, didn't fall head over heels for somebody who then screwed us over, and then we kind of kept it on a little too long. I mean, listen, I don't blame her. She was not part of this. She didn't ask to be part of this. She kind of fell for West. She didn't know. She was pulled into this mess, right? Like she thought she was dating West.
And
That's what she
somebody
thought.
today said, to your point, Mary, they're like, she was in a relationship with him for 2.5 years. It wasn't
Yeah.
2 months.
She was in love with him. And
so it's not so easy
I
to
think
let
we
for
need to
her
give
get
her a
over
little
it.
bit of a break. Like, I don't blame her for like needing closure and doing what she needs to do to get closure. And I don't care if she comes in. I think she's going to find so many guys. She's going to be a new character. I don't care if she comes. She can come if she wants. We are not going to relive this West thing. Yeah, I hear
get-
that. But
I understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. And that does resonate. And I agree with giving her a little bit of a pass as far as some of this. And I didn't realize till I read it in one of the articles today that they were really, well, she thought that they were in an exclusive relationship for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start with that. But if that is her belief, you're right. That's not an easy thing to get over. That's not an easy thing to go cold turkey and just cut him out of your
No,
life
and
if
so I
he's
get
calling
it.
you
I
and
get
reaching
it.
out. That being said, I do not need her on Summer House as a cast member. I think she's had her 5 minutes from this, whether she wanted it or not. And I think that's a fair point that she got dragged into it. I hope she gets something positive out of this for her business, for whatever, some closure for herself emotionally. I do not need any kind of dangle threads that lead back to West
yeah.
in Summer House. I just don't.
Well, you have
I-
Jesse.
I have
Jesse is a dangling thread.
Jesse will definitely come back.
But
Jesse
Well,
will
he's
Jesse's
come
a
not
back.
going to
very
be
big.
100%, but he's not going to be a dangling thread to Wes. He's not dumb. He needs this to work for himself.
Yeah.
He is not going to align
She
himself
may not
with
be
Wes.
dumb either. She may not be dumb either.
I'm not saying she is. Oh, no, not at all. But she would be a new cast member. I'm saying from from Jesse's perspective, I think he's going to not align himself with Wes at all. I think he's going to try to. I don't know whether they're going to make up or continue a friendship. I don't get the feeling that they're friends now.
No, I
But-
honestly think that West Wilson doesn't even like Jesse. I think he thinks Jesse's not cool enough for him. I think he
I think he
thinks
thinks
like
he's smarter than everybody, including Jesse Solomon.
I think he
Yeah.
thinks his sister
Yeah.
snacking crew and all those people who he posts with, those are the cool kids, and like the
Yep.
summer house people are not as cool enough for him. And that's why
That's
I
right.
think he was pitching that to Bravo. Like, oh
That's
no,
right.
my friends are the cool. We're the real downtown hipster New
We're
Yorkers
out
you
in the
want.
West Village.
Yeah.
We're out in the East Village. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what's
Okay.
going on. Like, that's what I think he tried to pitch for Bravo. Whatever, West Wilson. All right, let's move on.
Let's move on. I mean, I think now we're really.
Should we talk about, should we move from the Hamptons to Fiji?
Yes.
I mean, are you trying to kill me today? Are you trying to kill me? Let me just say, hotties, are you trying to kill me? Listen, I don't want to hear excitement in your voice, Meredith, or yours, Julie, because you're being disingenuous. If the two
Well,
of
that's
you are
true.
going to get on
It's a little more
Listen,
fun, though. It's a little
if
more
you're going
fun
to get
than
on
Summer
these
House.
screens and try to convince me and the rest of our thousands of listeners that you are somehow loving Love
Loving.
Island,
Not loving.
I'm not here for it.
Well,
This
in hindsight, it's 2020 or 2030.
or 2013. I love that. I love all the commentary today. They're like,
so adamant too. She's like, I am a nurse. I went to nursing.
no, they had like a little
Kenzie.
spat about it. And
She
he's
was.
so nice, Caleb, which shows exactly why he's going to get eliminated.
He's like,
And
oh,
he
I
was
really
like-
thought that was,
He
it
was
was 20.
like, no, I'm pretty sure. And then she was like, no, I mean, please, I went to nursing school. And I know what I could see, what you could see in 20 feet, I could see from 30 feet. And he was like, okay.
And every single eye doctor posted on TikTok today.
Everybody was like, Caleb's right. His eyesight's a hell of a lot better than yours.
Oh my gosh, she's such a dum dum.
Can we talk
God,
about,
what do
okay,
I say about this?
Kata and Zach? I am cringing. No one else?
Which part? What about? They're not, to me, they're not the worst offenders. So please explain.
Yeah, I don't know. They
Think
don't do anything for me
After he
either
had
way.
sex with her, and he said, oh, do you mind if we open this up? Do you mind if I still explore? Right after they had sex, he said that to her in bed.
Well, he said
I
it
wanna
before
know.
too.
She-
No,
He said it
he didn't
before.
say, do you mind if we explore? He said, now that we've had sex, it's going to be strange if a bombshell comes in and either one of us want to
But
explore.
why would
He
you
said
say
it
that after?
before.
It's the same sentiment. I
Yeah,
get
why
it,
would you
but,
say that
like,
after you just had sex with somebody? I think that's
By
a
the way,
weird
because
Because
he
he
fucking
said
said
it
it
thing.
to her.
before, you guys. He said it before.
He
But they
said it to
just
her.
had
He
had
did.
sex. They
Mary,
said
he
it
did.
in the why would you say that in Casa?
Julie,
Like,
he's not into her. He wants to be on the show tomorrow and the day after and the day after. This is not a love match for him. His
No.
only love match is Bryce.
I
I mean,
think the love
honestly.
match. I think the love match is Bryce.
Yes.
I do.
I think
I really
like,
do.
That is what he is getting out of the show. A fantastic new best friend that he cannot live without.
Is it a best friend or is it more?
Or
I don't know.
something
Is this,
more.
This
Who
might be
knows?
the real love
Listen,
match.
Listen, if it's
We're
a
open
love
to
match,
it.
I'm here for. That I'm here for. That I'm here
Exactly.
for.
Guys, where are the bombshells?
Where are the bombshells? I'm so
I
sick
know.
and tired of this crew. I'm like,
Is it
Oh
like
my
the
God.
typhoon that happened in Fiji that prevented people from landing on the island and like were delayed? Like, where are
where
they?
are the like? Where are these people sitting in another room? Like, I'm like Ariana. I'm like Ciara. If you bring on the bombshells. By the way, Ciara is killing it in After Sun.
Totally. Well, I have to say, 100%, taking nothing away from Sarah, but they are a fabulous duo.
Yeah,
they
they
are
are.
a
They play well
fabulous
off each other.
1-2 punch. They play so great off each other, and they feel like they have real camaraderie and friendship.
Oh yeah,
They
these
do.
are really the chemistry is off the charts. It's really fun.
And by the way,
Mhm.
I think it's more. I like After Sun better than I like the show. If I
Same.
only
Me
watched
too.
After Sun, I'd be happy.
Me too.
Same.
I've never watched
we
After
said
Sun
in
in
our
my
group
life.
chat, I'm like, After Sun was fabulous. It was superb, not to be missed. This is like watching paint dry.
Well, I mean,
it's-
at one point they
It's
were talking about the
commitment
ring.
television that you have to do every day. It's like I literally clicked the clicker with like a lump in my stomach. I'm like, oh no. And then I checked how long it is. I'm like, an hour and 13 minutes of what?
Also, they haven't brought in enough guys for. I mean, I'm like, bring in more guys for these girls. Like, come on, you
This
need
is-
the bombshells
what
to come
is
in every single
happening?
day.
What
I
is
don't
happening?
know.
And let me tell you who's not sincere. Sincere.
Sincere is not sincere.
No,
I
he's
mean,
insincere.
that was really to soul. Wow.
By the way,
Poor
guess
soul.
not poor soul. Guess who's dropped into her DMs, but she doesn't know it yet.
Who?
Michael B. Jordan. That's what's online. He is
You're
interested.
No
kidding.
way.
Yes.
No way.
That is all over TikTok. He's interested in soul.
Michael
I mean,
B.
she's a-
Jordan, the Academy Award winning actor. No way. I
Yes.
say no. I call that fake.
Okay.
Fake news.
It might be. Might be fake news, but that is the word on the street.
Wrong.
Not the
am
West
here to-
Wilson streets, by the way. Just
Okay.
the TikTok streets.
I'm here to say, I just want to say it here.
Not the West Wilson
say
streets
that's
of New
fake.
York.
No way. No way. He's
Why?
not
She's
going to be
stunning.
in.
I think she's gorgeous.
No, so do I. But I'm just saying
She's
he's not going to be in Sarah
sexy.
Miller's DMs, but he's in Soul on Love Island. Not happening. No way.
All right.
By the way, Soul is about 21.
Is she?
Oh,
Yeah, the
thank you.
the whole cast is very
Meredith,
young.
Thank you so much. Okay, here's my statement about Love Island. Did you and I talk about this, Meredith?
I don't remember.
Oh, no. I talked about it with my older daughter, Jane, which, okay, she's not that old. My older daughter, Jane, 25. So here you go. Here's my theory on this. They need to raise the age of Love Island.
Yeah,
They need to raise the age of 25 and
above.
older.
I
Why?
agree.
Why? Because I don't want to see a 21-year-old who
I
just
agree.
got legally allowed to drink
Yeah.
tell me that they've been looking for love and they desperately want to find it. Give
Julie,
me
I hate
a
to tell you,
fucking break.
the audience
25
of
is
Love
not
Island.
that old.
I don't think
25 's
they
not that
care.
old.
I don't think the Love Island audience.
We are the
cares.
Love Island audience.
No, we're not.
We are not.
Julie.
we're
we are not.
watching it. We're
We're
watching
really
it.
not
We
young.
are the
All
aunties. We're the
Guys,
aunties who are not
guys,
supposed to be watching
all
Love
of her
Island. Sorry.
friends,
We are not
all
the
of her-
audience.
All of her friends who are also 24, 25, 20, they're all saying the same thing. This cast is too young. 25 and older. They don't have to make them 40-year-old. They don't even have to be 35. You can make it between 25 and 30. You need a little bit of life experience. You need a little bit of romantic experience. You need a little bit of work experience. Part of
I
the reason
disagree.
the show is so boring and they're so cuffed to each other and they're only like in this couple is because they are reacting so immaturely to the premise of the game. That's
Isn't it-
why.
Julie, they're eating pie off their faces. This is an immature show. I mean, this is like a
I'm saying
silly.
it's not. But part of the reason that there's no exploring anything else is because these girls are babies. These boys
They're all
are
babies.
babies.
The boys are babies too.
So they're reacting with jealousy like a
Caleb is
12-year-old.
I'm going to
literally
disagree with you.
21.
I'm going to disagree. I think the reason they're acting like that is nobody wants to get voted off. So they're clinging and clinging and clinging because they don't want to go. It's a
I just
money
say
game.
raise the age a little bit. Give us
I
20.
actually think
30.
Mel is really into sincere in a sincere way.
I don't. I know.
I
That's
do.
never going to last.
Meanwhile,
No,
like,
it's never going to last. But
I've
you know.
never felt more connected to anybody on any of these shows than watching Sincere in the background with a wet head of curls, scrunching his hair with whatever product. I was like, Sincere, I feel you. I feel you. That is me. Scrunching away. He was like in the background. He's like scrunching those curls.
I mean, his fabulous hair.
I mean, that head of hair, but like, give me a break. Guys,
Fabulous.
this show, they got to do something. When
They
are
gotta
doing it?
do something.
They
Let's
need
hope.
more. They need more male bombshells to come. Anaya deserves better.
What?
I want Anaya to have more choices.
God, me too. Me
All
too.
have. Like, I actually like Kada. I find her like enjoyable. Like, I like her.
No, I love Kada.
I
And
don't
also,
want her
I
to
don't
give
think
her heartbroken.
I don't love Zach for Kada. She deserves
Me
better.
neither. I like Anaya. I like Kada. Like, I like these people. This
Here's
show's
the
just
thing.
going nowhere.
I do think it's been so boring that the producers are in the background being like, create a little fake conflict because the conflict between is it? The conflict.
Kenzie and Melanie? Or Soul
No,
and Kenzie?
No, it's not. It's a man and a woman together.
There
it's,
was
I don't know.
conflict?
Yeah, they're
I'm
having
dying
conflict.
for some conflict.
It was Anaya.
It's fake conflict. It's fake conflict. She's like,
Yeah.
would you ever think
When
about?
Naya and KC?
Yeah, Anaya and Casey. Would you ever think? I mean, it's such fake conflict. I can barely follow it. I'm like, you're fighting about something that doesn't even exist right now. What's happening? I can't
Also,
even
it's like-
follow.
Can we just give our flowers to the producers who we know? And let's just face it, we know wrote those love letters. Because I can assure you, let me tell you who didn't write those love letters. Any of those Love Islanders.
Yes.
Those associate producers were earning every dime of their
Yes.
paycheck. Like in the background, writing it all. Like, come on. I'm so
they
sorry,
decided,
but like,
Soul, you're
no-
going to be the poet.
it's like,
You didn't
I mean,
even know
come
it.
on. That was like, as soon as I heard one sentence on those letters, I'm like, yeah, right, Sincere. You
Guess what
wrote
I
that.
did? I fast forwarded through those poems or
Oh, so did I.
those
Started
letters.
fast
I was like,
forward. I started
I
fast forward. I was
cannot
like,
take another minute. I cannot take
ugh.
another minute. All right. Well, hopefully that gets better for us. Next week is a new week, and we'll have more to talk about, I'm sure.
Next week is Rhode Island finale, Rhode Island reunion.
Yes.
We
Next
have
gen.
next gen.
Next gen. I
Next gen
can't wait.
starting.
Next gem.
And hopefully Love Island takes a turn towards improvement. Otherwise, give me Sierra Miller on my screen 5 nights a week with Teffy, and give me the Love Islanders 2 nights.
It's true. It's going to be after
I mean,
sun
like,
6 days a week.
It's time to
It's
somebody.
time. It's time. We're talking to you, Love Island producers. Let's move this thing along.
Yeah.
All right.
The aunties can't take it.
The
You
aunties
just
can't
can't
take
take it anymore.
We don't have that put on.
Okay, hotties, follow us on Spotify, Apple, wherever you stream your favorite podcasts. Please email us at hotwomanwanted@gmail.com. It's hotwomanwantedpodcast@gmail.com if you want to be a guest. DM us if you want to talk about something special. Reach out to us on TikTok. Watch us on YouTube as well. And follow, subscribe. We love to hear it. Give us 5 stars. And talk to you next week. Bye, hotties.
Bye,
Bye,
Hotties.
Hatties.